Angeles at the Staples Center. It's the Denver Nuggets and the Los Angeles Clippers. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And Leonard gets it to go. And both teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before, and even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. Oh, reversed it home. That was great.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Here's Barton. The kick out to Porter. Jackson with it. Out guarded by Murray. And stolen by Murray. Here's Gordon. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Yeah, nice job here early of establishing an inside presence. And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
And it's the Clippers' ball. Pass to Leonard. And so just over a minute and a half played. Back to George. Shot clock at 6. Here's Zubac. Second chance effort. Takes it out to Leonard. Now Jackson. Here's George. Zubac in the post. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. Got to work harder on the glass.
Barton, wide open. He fires. No good on the three. And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
Jokic goes back up. Porter with it. George picks him up. Leonard with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. And stolen by Barton.
2 minutes remaining.
And now here comes Gordon leading the break. Denver passing it around. Offensive rebound. Off on the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Down low. Here's Zubac. That ball was nice speed that time from George. Zubac has got his second bucket of the game to go. And Denver decides to take their first time out here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Pass to Cousins. Over in the corner, Green. 8 feet away. And yes, it's good. 1:21 left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Jackson. Here's George. Shoots the three. Drains the three-pointer.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Morris into the lane. Here's Cousins to the inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, Clark, there's a patience to Morris's game that gives this team confidence.
Yeah, and I like it too, Kevin. I mean, he makes really excellent reads and never seems to be in a hurry or playing outside of himself. And he can orchestrate with the best of them.
Back to Forbes from downtown. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
3-point basket.
You know, that's really the biggest reason Forbes is out there, guys. Find space on the perimeter and knock down the three-point shot.
Scooped up. Pass to Hartenstein. 6 on the shot clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And that one goes long. Outside, Green. Cousins with it. Here's Najee. Oh,
Boy, a very capable passer. DeMarcus Cousins does a solid job recognizing where to go with the ball.
Tie game in Los Angeles. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. We hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Now here's Jackson. Outside, George. Leonard inside. Knocks it loose. Over Morris. Leonard, no luck. Here's Denver now. To the paint. Here's Green. And it's sent back by Leonard.
And just a big-time shot-blocking threat. Leonard's instincts on defense are just mind-boggling. Knows when to go after the ball.
That's his second.
And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson.
First team foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
For the Nuggets. Number 3.
Outside, Green. Here's Najee. Got a piece of it. Pass to Hartenstein. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Green.
LA foul.
And once you've played for 10 teams in your career, Clark, there should be some type of prize for perseverance.
Yeah, I hear you on that, Kevin, and I don't disagree with you. I mean, Jeff Green has always had tremendous talent. And just because you have great all-around skills doesn't mean you want to be a star or will be a star. Some guys are better suited to being complementary players, and I think that's who Jeff Green is and how he's been most comfortable with the teams that he's played on.
Nuggets ball.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Powell with the steal. Here's Hartenstein. And the layup's good off the glass.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you. The Clippers trail. Leonard attacking. And it's blocked by Gordon.
Good defensive instincts there displayed by Gordon. Reading the shooter all the way and timing the rejection perfectly.
The kick out to Barton. No good with the triple. And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
So it's the Clippers now. Inside. Here's Batum. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Batum's got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
2 minutes
To the middle.
remain in the first
Barton
half.
in the corner.
2 minutes.
The Nuggets with another miss. Here's Batum. Pass to Zubac. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. George double team. Here's Powell. Out left to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Nuggets ball.
And last season, the NBA adopting baseball scheduling. Teams play in town and play 2 games against the host. Clark, you think that'll go away as the pandemic wanes?
Well, you know, some of the things that have been instituted in light of the pandemic may hang around. I'm not sure where this is going to go. The concern is, does it hurt ticket sales having the same matchup back-to-back? Obviously, the business side comes into play always. Regardless, though, I do think cutting down on travel will continue to be a focus going forward, as will be minimizing the number of back-to-backs in the league.
And the rejection by Cousins.
I love when Cousins uses his reach and strength to stymie shooters. Nice positioning on defense there.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Denver.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Pass to Barton. Takes it inside. Here's Cousins.
DeMarcus Cousins.
It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Will Barton.
Cousins imposing his will that time against pretty good defense.
Powell with it. He's covered by Murray. Now George. Pass to Powell. From deep. Porter pulls it in. They get a hand on it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Batum.
In for the Nuggets.
Good if it goes. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Nuggets lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Now here's Gordon. Driving inside. Covington with the steal. To the wing on the left. Pass to Zubac. Outside Covington. Kennard with the ball. Clock at 6. Inside. Crafty move. And there it is for him.
And you see the body control. Morris taking the hit there, but still able to complete the play.
Here's Jokic. And the rejection by Zubac. It's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Jokic with it. 6 to shoot. Pass to Gordon. Denver needs to get off his shot.
And when Morris is playing with intensity like this, his defense can really shine through.
And the call up against Jokic. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Porter comes to help. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. It's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Foul.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Down low. The kick out to Barton. Pass to Jokic. And here is Murray. From deep three-point range, buries the long-range jumper. Murray's got himself on the board with 3 there.
If you're the defense, you've got to do better on Murray. I mean, even from way downtown, pretty accurate.
Denver making a switch here.
The lineup for the Nuggets.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. A 2-point game. Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, Kevin. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said, a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done.
Kennard for 3. Denver leading by 4 to the inside. And Green slams it in.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
Clippers take a timeout.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And the team has talked, Greg, about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
Now, here's Jokic. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go.
And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days, but they're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you.
Shooting for Denver.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
And it's clear that's a change for the better from what he was able to do at the free throw line a year ago, guys.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson, using his poise and vision to make a play.
Here's Morris. That one falls.
Monty Morris.
Morris has got the lead up to 8 now for Denver.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively.
Oh, what a play!
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
Denver calls timeout. And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with, incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. And it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
In for the Nuggets, DeMarcus Cousins.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. To the paint. Rebounded by Jackson. Clippers trail by 6. Here's Leonard. .54 seconds left in the third. And he uses the glass on the lane. Leonard's got 6 points in the quarter.
And inside, Kawhi can be such a force, able to power his way to the shot.
The Nuggets with another miss.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Jackson gets the bucket.
And Jackson has become a reliable three-point shooter. That's a shot you got to respect.
Here's Morris. Driving in. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's George for 3. Morris inside. Back to Green. On the wing, Morris. And here's Forbes from the arc.
Love the fact that Paul George expends great energy at both ends of the floor. He's a rangy defender.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Nuggets ahead. They're up by 1. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. To take the lead. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
It's going to go on Will Barton.
First team.
And how about the confidence right now from Jackson? Not bashful at attacking and drawing attention from there.
At the line for 2.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Now here's Murray. Going inside.
Jamal Murray.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Jackson. And it's blocked by Gordon.
Foul.
Well, that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Here's George. And a miss there off the inbound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And Jokic slams it in.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
And the basket by Jackson.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Here's Jokic. Here's Barton. Another shot. Outside for Murray. Off target from outside.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
And George, here we go.
George, a devastating finisher with momentum behind him. He doesn't let anything get in his way on the drive. He's right to the rack.
The kick out to Porter. Here's Gordon. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Pass to Zubac. In the corner, George with it. Five on the clock. Over to the left wing. The three-pointer, no good. The Nuggets trail. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for your
And so here's Denver. Jokic trying to free himself up. And it's in there.
Michael Porter Jr.
And the Nuggets lead by 1.
Clippers take a
That's
timeout.
Porter Jr. Shows nice follow-through on his shot, even through the contact.
And the Clippers call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. We told him, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Back to Barton. He takes it in. And he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
That's why he's out there, guys. When he's in an important possession, he knows how to come through.
Here's Batum. Outside for George. Up and in on the layup.
Hey, when you got a player like George, in these moments, you turn to him. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul.
Isaiah Hartenstein.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Third team foul.
And here is Murray. Pass to Jokic. Now Porter. Here's Barton. And they recover it. Batum attacking. And that one is good. And the Clippers lead by 1. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle steps for the Clippers.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also the ball hawker, the way they've come up with the steals, the way they've harassed the ball handler all day, forcing mistakes. They've really done a nice job of taking them.
Barton to the inside. Jokic, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And the officials will call the illegal swing right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They trailed by 1. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. The Nuggets with another miss.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
There's Jackson with the 3. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. the Nuggets ball. .34 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And it's Murray penetrating. No good from Cousins. George double teamed. Pass to Leonard. Outside Jackson. Lets it go from deep. Nails the triple.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. There's 10 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all. Hey, you know that George is going to take the shot when the game is up for grabs. I mean, that's who he is, and that's what's expected of him. He's an exceptional decision maker in these situations, which makes it even more obvious.
So the Clippers with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges.